Alright guys, welcome back to Zero Plays Pokemon Y version. Last time, we finally saved the Pokeball Factory, and on top of that, we did some trainers out here in the new route, and I was talking about some Pokemon stories. Also, this is part 60. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. But yeah, let's see, more Pokemon stories. So, what was I saying? My favorite gen of Pokemon is 2nd gen. My favorite game is... Oh, sweet, you can get the Evolved version of this out here? That's pretty sick. Liepard? Actually, a pretty dang good Pokemon, I will say. Pokeballs are round. The world is also round. Yeah, take that, Flat Earthers. Oh, Hex Maniac. Chimecho? Oh, jeez. I think that's like a psychic ghost thing? I don't know. I'm gonna use Night Slash on and see what happens. Anyways. Yeah, so 2nd gen is my favorite, and Silver's my all-time favorite Pokemon game, Pokemon Silver. The remake does a pretty good job of improving it, but I still have a fondness for Silver. It still remains my favorite, and specifically Silver because Lugia is one of my favorite legendaries. Ho-Oh's okay, but I always found Ho-Oh kind of generic. And there's nothing wrong with Gold version, I'll play it any time, but it's just like, Silver's just the better game, in my opinion. I like the selection of Pokemon better, even though it's literally the same. I know that doesn't make much sense, but you just have to trust me on that one. Okay, so, can I, like, where am I supposed to go here? Do I go down? Well, there's stuff over here. And I've talked about my love of 5th gen. Oh, Watchog! Now, I don't need any of these Pokemon, so I'm just gonna run. I've talked about my love of 5th gen and why I really enjoy it. But if you haven't heard, like, if you haven't seen other parts of this playthrough or other Pokemon playthroughs, essentially, I like Pokemon, like 5th gen because it got me back into Pokemon, and 4th gen kind of was turning me off of Pokemon. That was the first time I played a Pokemon game where I felt like I was like, that wasn't that great. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed my time playing 4th gen. Like, I've been playing Pearl, like, of course, because I got my DS from my buddy Corey, and a copy of Pokemon Pearl. He sold them both to me because he just wasn't into the DS anymore, like the Nintendo handhelds. He had moved on to PlayStation to play Monster Hunter and stuff like that. So, and getting a DS Lite and the new Pokemon game for cheap, like, yeah, sign me up. And there are good parts of it 4th gen. Maybe I will eventually play Pokemon Pearl or Diamond on my channel. I mean, you guys can tell me what Pokemon games you want me to play. I've played through Yellow all the way through. I'm almost done Soul Silver. I promise I'll get back to it. There's some grinding that has to be done. I haven't had time. And there's this, of course. I did a playthrough of Emerald, but I lost my save file, so I can't really play that. But why is this thing using Mega Drain? It's not very effective. It is getting enough health back, though. Nitoriyuki, come on, man. But yeah, I'd love to play... I did that stream also of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, which I might do a video talking about at some point, because I feel like I have a lot of things I want to say. Even though I've said them many times in, like, other videos, I feel like I'd like to have a centralized video talking about it. There we go. Got it with Shadow Sneak. But yeah, definitely going to be streaming 8th gen, like, when it comes out. I have Sword on pre-order. I'm going to be playing it for myself. Like, I'm going to have 2 files. I'll have a file for me, and I'll have a file for my stream, just like I did with Let's Go Pikachu. So you guys can expect that in November. I'm going to try to not have too many games on the go at that time. I need to finish Bloodstained on my streams really bad. I've seen more than 30% of the map, so I'm over a quarter through it. I'm probably more than a quarter through. Is this a double battle coming out? Well, if I'm gonna do that, I want to first use a super potion on Nitoriyuki, and I need to use a Do I not have... Oh, I do have Paralyze Heal. I have 1 Paralyze Heal. There we go. Alright. Let's fight these two.
Oh, you! If it's a battle you want, we won't refuse. Who are you? Why are you talking to me? Is it a battle you want? A battle?
I love the Hex Maniacs. Mr. Sister's Rune and Rhyme. I thought one's really girly and the other one's really gothy. I think that's cool. They're both cute. Follett is a fairy type and Driftbloom is a ghost type. So, I'm going to use Night Slash on Driftbloom, and I'm going to use Mikuru Beam on Follett. I don't know why I said that. Oh, it's not very effective. You son of a bitch. Take that, bitch. Grassy terrain, what's that do? Oh, cool. Oh, thanks. Oh, only those two got healed? Interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna use that on you and Discerning Voice, I guess, on Follett or Driftbloom. Oh, it's on both them. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But yeah, like 4th gen, I just remember when I got Pearl, like it was still at a time, like I was in high school, I think, and my mom had a strict rule for me and my brother because she saw what video games did to us, that we weren't allowed to play video games throughout on school nights. Like that was the rule. Holidays and weekends were the only thing. So I remember like there was like I wouldn't say I was a super good student. I was a B average student in high school, but I think I did decently enough. So essentially what I would do is there was a couch that I would sit on, and I'd turn on the TV in our downstairs living area and sit on a couch. And the DS was small enough that I could hide it under the cushions of the couch without anyone noticing. So if somebody walked in the room, I would just put it under the cushions, and then Mom wouldn't see. And I got away playing Pokemon. That's how I played Pearl, because I wanted to play it during the week. Because the thing is, like, back then, I didn't really have any, like, there was no YouTube, I didn't have any video hobbies. I was in high school. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I did play some sports, but, like, I was just, like, I didn't do anything. So if I wasn't doing homework, then, like, there was nothing to do except watch TV or listen to music or something like that. Oh, another holoclip. According to Professor Sycamore's research, Mega Evolution releases all of a Pokemon's hidden energy at once. The Pokemon then inhibits a level of power it could not attain through ordinary evolution. What meaning can we draw from this? Do all people in Pokemon have such potential, or is it hidden within a chosen few? Thanks for interrupting me, Lysandra, for literally no fucking reason. What's this say? Let's see. But yeah, I did enjoy, like, I had fun playing the game still. I just find 4th gen to be, it's bad polish. It's poorly polished. It's not, where they tried to change things up was in a bad way, and where they tried to improve things, they didn't really. They just kind of like tried to change things up, like, and everybody says, you gotta give it a chance and play Platinum. I did, and you know what? It was a little bit of a better experience, but that fucking maze near the end of the game before the Elite Four, I got so lost in it. And I know, yes, I wanted to do it the first time by myself to just figure out where to go. And so I didn't want to do it with a map or anything. but like, eventually I caved and tried to look up a map to get through it, and I was so frigging lost in there. Eventually, I was like, the entire time I was playing, I was like, come on, you're almost through this. You're almost at the end of the game, is what I was saying to myself. I'm like, you're almost there. You just got to survive this. And eventually, I realized I had spent hours and not made any progress. And some people might be even leaving a comment right now saying, that part of the game's super easy, and I'm just an idiot or a moron. I'm not good at puzzles. Like, some I am, some I'm not. But in general, when it comes to puzzles and RPGs, I'm not super good at them. And I guess I just was, after getting nowhere for so long, for hours, I was frustrated. I said to myself, you know what? I am done. I am done playing this game. I'm like, I wanted to, the thing is, like, I was trying to play through all of it because I wanted to give 4th gen a fair chance. And I thought to myself, you know what? I gave it a fair chance. I still don't like this game, and this is worse. Like, there were some things that were improved, but there's a lot of stuff that wasn't improved, and I was just going, oh, this is just the same bullshit again. Like, why am I playing this, is what my thought was. I'm like, I already know I don't like it, so why am I forcing myself through it? It's because everybody had convinced me that this one was good and 5th gen wasn't, and then I immediately played 5th gen again and had an amazing time. So, I don't know, it's just, I think, I don't understand, I guess I understand where people are coming with 5th gen, but I really, really don't get this attachment with certain Pokemon. There's so many Pokemon that if you're getting attached to an early generation Pokemon, then why are you buying new games? Just play the old ones. Like, I don't know. It's this whole National Dex thing with the new games is something that's been like, it's kind of been bothering me, because it's like, people are so, like, upset. They did the same thing in 3rd gen. The only difference is, and the funny thing is, if you wanted the full Pokedex, they put a paywall behind it, which was buying Emerald. Okay, not just buying Emerald, you had to buy the remake of Red and Blue. You had to buy Fire Red or Leaf Green and Emerald if you wanted the full Pokedex in 3rd gen. That's how you had to do it. But I never saw any complaints about that back in the day. Of course, the internet didn't have social media back then or anything like that, so it was a completely different place. But, like, could you imagine if people had social media back then? Like, how, like, ridiculous it would be. It just makes me think. I'm like, people, like, would people still complain about it back then? Like, I just, like, and to me, like, it sucked because I'm like, well, only, you know, less than half of the previous Pokedex is available in this game, but I just got used to it. I'm like, it's a new Pokemon game. I should be using the new Pokemon. And that's the way it is. And I'm like, I said to myself, I'm like, that's just the way it is. So, okay, so that's Route 15, and this is Route 16. Gosh, I don't really have time for another battle. But, like, I don't know. Maybe it is what it is. But regardless, ending that whole conversation, let me just say that I understand people who don't like 5th gen and love 4th gen. I just don't love 4th gen, and I really like 5th gen. And to anybody who's like, they didn't like the changes in 5th gen, and I've mentioned the changes that I enjoyed every time, and you're just like, I just want the full Pokedex, get Black and White 2. They have the full Pokedexes in them, I believe. It's been a while since I played them, but I'm pretty sure the full Pokedex is in those. And it adds improvements to the previous games in the series. But you know what? I'm rambling at this point. I said my piece, and I hope you guys found this entertaining, because we have gone through 60 parts of this Let's Play, and I ain't stopping anytime soon. I'm hoping I can get the rest of this game done before 60-bit winter, though. And Massacre Month. So, guys, next time on Zero Plays Pokemon Y version, we will take a branching path. We have 3 paths ahead of us. Which do we choose? We'll find out. Take care. Hey guys, if you enjoy these videos and want to support them, hit that subscribe button and maybe hit that bell to get notifications. You can also back me on Patreon, where for as little as $1 a month you'll get early access to videos, behind the scenes extras, and a whole lot more.